Okay, round 4, the last round. I'm 2-1. My guys, I think I played against this guy with the Dark Forge deck, and he was playing like Aurotech without Aurotech explosives, or if he had them, I just never saw them with the Aether Phages I drew. So the play here is just Lucid Echoes. I could play Gox to have a creature in play, but Gox doesn't really matter that much. And if he plays like a creature and rages Gox, I kind of get screwed. So I definitely don't want to do that. Aurotech's actually kind of a 50-50 matchup. Rage is like the best card against them. They can't really use Aurotech explosives if you have a Stasis Warden on play because you just freeze your creatures with Rage. So the best cards. This is the guy who killed me with the stupid Windspark. What's the called combo? Windspark Brimstone Titan, which is super annoying. That's a very strange play, but I guess it does what it does. So what I'm going to do is play Stasis Warden, kill his Thunder Titan, which he thankfully damaged for me, and then level up an Energy Surge. And I'll freeze this guy again, sure, why not? Ooh, drew the Iron Mine Acolyte to block the Brimstone Tyrant. I still take 4 because it has Trample, but it doesn't matter that much. And then I'm probably going to want to play another Stasis Warden, Battlebrand, and level up the Glacial Crush. Glacial Crush is really good in this matchup because it gets... Well, I mean, they don't have any defenders. Ooh, he can now scoot and kill my Frostmane Dragon. That's a good play. It doesn't matter a whole lot because... Oh, wait. I can just kill it with Iron Mine Acolyte. Duh. I'm like struggling to figure out how to kill this Frostmane Dragon without killing my Stasis Warden, but the answer was right in front of me the entire time. I think I would rather level up a Stasis Warden than a Glacial Crush, because if I stumble on Stasis Wardens, this deck can punish me pretty hard. Whereas stumbling on Glacial Crush isn't that big a deal, generally. This hand is really bad. I'm probably going to have to Ambriel's Edict this turn. Like maybe discard Barrier Soldier and play Ambriel's Edict. Or maybe Ambriel's or Hermes or Barrier Soldier. Probably Barrier Soldier. It gives me armor. Armor's really good against them because they rely on Aurotech. Well, this guy just never played Aurotech explosives last time, so who knows if he has it. But usually they rely on Aurotech explosives to get through, and Barrier Soldier blocks damage. So it makes Aurotech explosives hit for less. So I'm just going to discard Barrier Soldier. Because if I play it, it's a 50-50 whether I get Barrier Soldier or Stasis Warden. I want to keep my Stasis Warden. So I play Stasis Warden and freezes Brimstone Tyrant, killing Alyssa and Borean Windweaver. Can't protect my Stasis Warden, which kind of sucks, but I do have... do I have 1 Energy Surge or 2? I think I only have 1. Yeah, I only have 1 leveled Energy Surge, which is kind of unfortunate. I actually drew the Barrier Soldier like right away, which is nice. Unfortunately, probably going to have to forego playing the Lucid Echoes because I'm probably going to have to play Barrier Soldier, Static Shock, and Battlebrand. But I guess we'll find out. This Aeronaut's not super threatening, so maybe I can get away with the not playing. I think I can get away with not playing it. The question is, should I? Like, I probably can get away with not playing it, but if I draw Stasis Warden next turn, I'm pretty much guaranteed to have a good turn against that. Because most of my spells are level 1. I still have 2 Static Shocks, and I have 3 Iron Mites in my deck, so I think playing the Lucid Echoes is fine here. Because if he wants to kill my Barrier Soldier, he has to move his Frostmane Dragon in front of the Barrier Soldier, and then rage it. Which means he has to move his Aeronaut here, which will make it super far away from the mid lane. And he basically can't explosive. He can explosives, but it's going to be pretty hard for him to do it. Explosives works very strangely with Barrier Soldier. Sometimes, like, you have to put it on the furthest right creature because damage is dealt left to right, and armor is eaten up by like the creatures on the left first. So it's very strange that it works that way, but that is actually how it works. This has been around since turn 1, and I'm still at 93. It's the power of Barrier Soldier and Stasis Warden, so probably what I'm going to have to do this turn is play Iron Mine Acolyte to finally kill this Brimstone Tyrant, play Stasis Warden in front of the egg, because then it can't get Rage of Kodrist, and he might actually go for the Rage play this turn, which would be fine. It's the only way you can kill Barrier Soldier. Still prevents I still get the 10 life from the armor because the you know, the rage doesn't kill Barrier Soldier. It just, he has to kill it with the Frostmane Dragon's attack as well. I'm assuming this is a rage. Like, there's no real reason to, this guy plays quickly, I can appreciate that. There's no reason to move the Frostmane Dragon in front of this Barrier Soldier if he doesn't have rage. Because then it just does 5 damage to it. I guess he could bury or burn it out, because he's probably just, like, copy-pasted Charlie's list. Or, sorry, Ledger Domain's list. Because he has Aetors and Burnout. I believe he played Burnout against me last time. I'm, like, 90% sure that this is just, like, a copy-paste of Charlie's list. Okay, so he had the Brimstone Tyrant, which actually, you know, decimates his force. And he plays an Aetor second, which is strange, because he would have given the Brimstone Tyrant haste if he wanted to play it first. But I guess he would have killed his Frostmane Dragon, so it didn't really matter that much. I can block the Brimstone Tyrant here, but it's probably better to block a creature that won't have haste, because if I block off his lanes, he can't utilize the Aetor. So I'm going to play the Iron Mind, play Stasis Warden, Energy Surge, give Defender to his... I guess actually give Defender to Aetor, then Glacial Crush it, and then give Defender to Brimstone Tyrant. Actually give Defender to... yeah, Brimstone Tyrant. I kind of wanted to give Defender to Nexus Aeronaut so it couldn't attack my Stasis Warden. But he would have to move it and put in Ortic Explosives on it, and then it would still trade with Stasis Warden. So, plus I had a Lucid Echoes going, so I kind of assumed I would draw Stasis Warden since it's the only one I've seen this rank, and I have 2 more in my deck. But I didn't actually do that. I still think the play was sound though. Like the reasoning behind the play was sound, and that's the most important thing you have to look out in the game. Like you can't. The results won't always turn out the way that logic tell you they should, because probability plays a large part in Soulforge. You just have to look past everything that can go wrong, because a lot more can go right. Like drawing if I have 7 cards in a 14-card deck and I have two Stasis Wardens, I actually can't do the probability like that off in my head. I have like, what, 2 Stasis Wardens out of 14 cards. It's a 1 in 7 chance of drawing a Stasis Warden with 1 card, and I had 7 times. I get 7 times to do it. So, and the chance increases with each time. So my chance of drawing a Stasis Warden that turn is actually very large. I just happened to just not do it. My chance of drawing a Stasis Warden next turn is actually like astronomically high. The only possible hand I can draw next turn without a Stasis Warden would be these 5 cards, which is an awful hand. So I need to make sure I play like Lucid Echoes this turn, so that can't happen. So he did have the Ortec Explosives, and for some reason I blanked on him being able to do that. I think the play is Lucid Echoes into Ambriel's Edict. This kills Brimstone Tyrant and Aetor. I still take 10, which sucks. But I kill 2 creatures instead of just like, you know, playing Battlebrand on this creature, then taking 9, then taking 18 next turn. This way I take 10 and 10, which is 20, which is 2 more damage, but at least I kill 2 creatures, which is much better than the alternative of, you know, letting them stick around, him playing hasted level 2 creatures with Aetor. Plus, I was like guaranteed to draw an Iron Mine Acolyte next turn with the Lucid Echoes, because I was drawing 6 out of my 7 cards, which means I draw every card in my deck, which means I'm guaranteed to draw the Stasis Wardens and the Iron Mine Acolytes, so I get to play them in front of the Aeronaut to kill it, like the level 2 Acolyte. And I don't know what I have left. That's horrifying. I really didn't want him to play Frostmane Dragon that turn. I'm trying to close these things out so I can see what's happening. Because now he gets the egg. It's really bad for me. So let's go ahead and play this here. I still take 4 from it, but, you know, c'est la vie. Play this in front of Ignor. Do I have a Battlebrand left? I should have 2 left. I have 3 left. Okay, so I've got a 1 shot to try to draw this, whatchamacallit? Can't even remember the name of it. A Battlebrand. I didn't get there. That's unfortunate. So now I have to play Stasis Warden, Static Shock his Frost Main Dragon, because Static Shocking Ignore doesn't really do anything. And I will freeze the Frost Main Dragon. Let battle happen. He gets another Frost Main Dragon this turn, which is super bad for me. And I'll just discard the Energy Surge, because I don't really want to defend or anything. And I get to draw a Lucid Echo's hand for my rank 3. It's not a very good Lucid Echo's hand, but it's a serviceable one. I still have to deal with this stupid Frostmane Dragon egg that he gets for free. If he has a Rage of Codrus, I'm actually in some serious trouble. It looks like he does have a Rage of Codrus, because I think otherwise he would have put the egg in front of the Stasis Warden. But this way he's guaranteed to, like, move his Frostmane Dragon and like, Rage of Codrus my Stasis Warden. I have a level 3 Barrier Soldier in my deck, if I remember correctly, which is very strong against his deck. Playing that would be very nice. I need to play this Lucid Echoes and draw my... Iron Mine Acolyte is a good defensive tool, because it lets you block creatures. And I need to play that, so my turn is pretty much guaranteed to be Static Shock, Battle Brand, and Lucid Echoes this turn. And there's not really much else I can do. Hopefully Stasis Warden lives, and that would be insane. That would be incredible, because then my defenses would be unassailable. But if it dies, I can't really just like decide to play Barrier Soldier and Energy Surge, because that doesn't really do anything. I have to play the Static Shock Brand. But at least Static Shock Battle Brand can kill this Frostmane Egg, which would be a 9/11, which is 2 + 9 is 11. So, and Lucid Echoes, so I can draw those Iron Mine Acolytes or the 2 level 3 Stasis Wardens I have. So he finally moved his creatures. Finally. Oh, I should have given Ignore Defender, because I forgot about the Borean Windweaver. Well, it's not that big a deal since he didn't actually kill my creatures. So let's go ahead and hit that and freeze the... freeze the Frostmane Dragon. Then hit the Frostmane. Freeze the Stasis Warden. Level up the Energy Surge, of course. And then... I guess I hit battle because I need to freeze this this Borean Windweaver. I think that's the best play, right? Yeah, because it's 12 damage. He has to like burn out the Alyssa for it to do more damage than the Borean Windweaver. And I chose to freeze my own Stasis Warden instead of freezing his creatures, because I really needed my Stasis Warden to stay alive. Because if I don't draw Stasis Warden in this hand, even though it's pretty unlikely because I have 2 Energy Surges in my deck that are leveled, and 2 Stasis Wardens, it's actually possible for me not to draw it, which I didn't in this case. I mean, I could still draw it with the Iron Mine Acolyte plus Energy Surges, or just Iron Mine Acolyte if I'm very skilled. But it's not the most likely. Plus this is 11 damage, plus the 5 from Ignore. Okay, what is going on here? Is he moving Ignore in front of Stasis Warden? Oh, so he just has the Rage. It's very unfortunate for me. Does 5 to me. I need to draw the Stasis Warden. I didn't. His highest power creature is 12, so this actually clears this board. If I play the Lucid Echoes and the Embryo's Edict, I actually clear his board here. And it doesn't. I don't think he plays Korok, so this is actually a really good board reset for me, because I get to play Lucid Echoes, so I'm drawing like every card in my deck this turn. So he has Ator, level 3 Ators, which is really bad for me. Ator is actually one of the best cards against this deck, which kind of sucks that he's playing it. And I didn't draw the Barrier Soldier. I mean, I draw the Barrier Soldier this turn, which helps a ton. If I can jam all these Iron Mine Acolytes and have the safety from his Ator, that would be very... He just burns me out. So I need to play that Barrier Soldier like ASAP. I might as well block, because... Actually, blocking was a waste of time there. I shouldn't have blocked. It's bad to block there, because I need to play the as many creatures I can muster to stop his Ator. And luckily, I get to put more cards on my deck. with these energy surges. Do I have a level 3 echoes going? I actually don't even know. I think I do. Yeah, I do. So I play Barrier Soldier, and that's all the cards I can play this turn. Okay, so we went from 5-1 last turn to 5-1 this turn, and it's looking a lot better for me this time. Even though I only, what's my deck right now? 5 cards, I can draw 4 of them. Okay, so I can draw all of them. So I've got the free Glacial Crush, which is very nice, the Lucid Echoes, and the Hermes. So basically what I want to be drawing this turn is probably just the Glacial Crush and level that. Maybe play the Battle Brand. Yeah, I can't Battle Brand Alyssa, which sucks, unless I kill it. Because whenever she's dealt non-battle damage and survives, she gets like plus stats. So I have to kill her in one shot, or I can't kill her at all. So I'd have to battle with Iron Mine Acolyte and then shoot her with a spell that does like 10 damage. Otherwise, I'm just making her stronger. The thing that kills me is the thing that killed me last time, that stupid Battle Brand, or Windspark Elemental plus, what's that card called? Brimstone Tyrant, that he spent like 4 minutes on and then killed me. I remember this turn clearly because I spent a long time talking about how he's dead next turn. And then he played Windspark Brimstone Tyrant and killed me. And this is starting to feel eerily reminiscent, where I'm starting to talk about how I think we're in good shape and we're on the way to winning this game. And I feel like he's just like slow rolling me until he can play Windspark Brimstone Tyrant. Because he's been playing pretty quickly, honestly. And he just slows down this turn, because it's a pretty important turn, I'll grant him. But come on, dude. Don't do it to me again. Don't kill me. If I get extreme... Okay, so it just doesn't have the Windspark, so sweet. Alyssa honestly could matter not very much. So I don't want my Barrier Soldier to die, so I'm going to play Energy Surge and freeze it. Then go to battle and start replacing my Iron Mine Acolytes. Yep. Oh sweet, I got the Glacial Crush for his Alyssa. And what I can actually do is damage this. I should probably Static Shock his face, actually, to start, putting pressure on him. So let's Glacial Crush his Alyssa. Freeze my Stasis Warden. Yep, freeze my Stasis Warden. Then play Lucid Echoes to try and draw the Barrier Soldier, so I have less of a window to die to the stupid whatchamacallit thing. And I already did, I guess Glacial Crush is probably the play here, because Rage would kill my Barrier Soldier, and I don't want that to happen. And there's no reason to freeze Iron Mine Acolyte. Barely staying alive here at like 15 plus 7, 15 armor plus, the 7 health I have. So I'm still dead to Windspark Brimstone Tyrant, but can't really do a whole lot to stop that. Because 4 times 5 is, what? 20? Okay, I'm not dead to level 1 Brimstone Tyrant and Windspark, but I'm dead to level 2 or higher. And I don't think he has any of those left. Okay, that doesn't matter too much. If he plays a Rage of Kadris, that's when I have to start getting concerned, because then I don't have a Barrier Soldier anymore, and I didn't manage to draw it in this turn. I still have one in my deck. I have a level 1 one. Windweaver doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm probably gonna need to just Glacial Crush the Windweaver. So if I hit the Brimstone, actually, you know what? Do I have an Energy Surge here? That makes my decision a lot easier if I can see what I can draw. Okay, so freeze the Brimstone Tyrant, because I'm pretty sure I'm Glacial Crushing it. Play Iron Mine Acolyte. I have 2 Glacial Crushes, so I can Glacial Crush the Brimstone Tyrant, freeze this, Glacial Crush the Borean Stormweaver, press done, and I think this is lethal. Like, yeah, sweet. So that was a very close game. I was dead to Windspark Brimstone like 3 turns in a row there, but he didn't have it this time, so I very justly got the game off of him.